There's our first stump, right dead square in the hole. Actually, we actually drove our target into the ground right there. So this one actually has to come up on the high side, up on this side, because all the bones now are on that side of the tree. I'll show it to you. This guy here. This one will be last if we decide to take it, but this is the one here now. It's a dirty big second growth fir, and all the bones now, not all the bones, but most of the weight's on the other side now. Okay? On that side. So again, I'll take you down and give you an idea what how a faller, most fallers would look at this. Not tree guys, fallers. But on the West Coast, you're not even allowed in the bush with a half wrap. Try that on. It's true, you're not. It doesn't even, it's not even a thing. So here's our specimen. As you can see, big, tall, bony, and the lean, the predominant lean is out in the bush here. It's out here. It's not awful, but that's where it leans. You judge your leans from the back side of the tree. See this one next to it? We know what it's doing. Look at it. It's leaning out to the road and to the hydro lines. So this one, actually this one's leaning back a bit. Sorry, back and away, leaning south out there. We're going 90 degrees to lay. So friends, depth is huge, okay? On undercuts, depth is huge. If you need a good solid stump, do you know what I'm saying about that? You know what I mean by that? If you need a big, strong, solid stump, lots of direction, you don't want to be going deep with your undercut. See this one? It's about a third there. Now, let's get in here and get this opened up and cleaned up and ready to go. Friends, welcome back. Good to see you. Just a quick little stump talk here. I didn't put it up yesterday in yesterday's video. As you may have noticed, I uploaded the video and then I deleted the video because I forgot some audio. And anyways, today's is its tree right beside it. That's the next one we're taking down. But before we go there, we're going to talk about yesterday's stump real quick. Not here with you and I had a video and I didn't put it in yesterday. So here's a clip of the stump, because I get questions lots about steering or this and that. So I hope this will explain a little bit about the stump and what I did yesterday and what can happen. Stump nerds coming at you. So if you're wondering what I done there on the stump, that ground chain's cutting like wild, and it's rotten. This tree's got root rot. They all do. Look at it. That's rot. It's root rot, friends. Perfect timing for firewood or milling or whatever. But I rode this thing right out. Look at this, friends. Look at the hinge. This is all hinge right here, including this. That is hinge. My hinge was clean. You saw it. Look at the fibers, how they break. Heartwood, pretty strong. Sapwood, no real pull. But I rode this stump out, and here's my finishing cut right there. I dropped down boom, and just kicked the high side off to keep it on the bank. So that's an explanation of what was happening, because you guys saw me on the stump. You saw me stick around, look up, and give it a squeak at the end. Well, the squeak was right there. That's the squeak. So if you're squeaking it this way, right, that's going to make the tree go that way, because the hinge was out here when it was running away fast because of the lean. So you can actually see the wood right there. Bwop. And I just dropped it in on the high side and smashed my target on the stump. So if I had, like I say, if I had just started to run away when this tree was leaving, it was in here. Get what I'm saying? Listen to what I'm saying. It was here. That tree would have went more like this. Do you guys understand what I mean? It would have went more like this. Pardon me, friends, it's April month. It's the month of April, which is my birthday month. And it's the month of the ram. It's the month of the ram.
So friends, this is by far one of my best running, strongest, lightest swords I own. And it is by Iron Horse. It is a combination of his knowledge and my knowledge with pipes joined together to make just an absolute croaking frog. And that's why I call it Pavarotti, because it just opens its lungs and out comes magic. It's called Pavarotti, and it's just a big bore 372. So that's 75 cc's of magic. It just, when I put this muffler on there, and I've had this muffler on other saws, friends, so don't get duped out there. You know, don't watch out for knockoffs, because they don't all, I mean, noise is one thing, but to find a muffler that works on a saw, you got to try 4 or 5 different pipes, man. Go up, go down, come back around. It's just my belief. Now, we're cleaning the stump. We're going into this. It is the exact opposite of what we just did yesterday. I'm just stomping down this buck brush. It's like spears, man. You fall on one of those, you know about it. I'm just getting comfortable. I'm taking my time. I know what I got to do. Depth is very important on stuff like this, friends. I'm assessing the lean. So friends, when I sight up, look at how long this takes me. Because I'm not just sighting the pole up, the stem. I'm sighting the crown up. Watch, you'll see me. I'll look up, I'll assess the limbs, the crown, the span of the crown. I'm looking at a target way out there, about 150 feet. I'm not just looking out in front of me or just where my sights are pointing. I'm following that line out to 150 feet. That little change I just made right there, did you see that? It was about an inch or two of wood. Narrow undercuts aren't helping your shot. They're just not. They're slapping down on the undercut and going where they go. So the wider an opener your undercuts are, the better chance you got of hitting the pin. Remember that. This is a crucial part of the process right now. If my undercut doesn't drop out, and I'm lined up with my sights on that bottom. This is my new axe, by the way, and I'm freaking out. I love it so much. I'm trying to knock this out because I have now, I'm nailed. Like I'm gunned, but the cut's not coming out. So I bang it out. If I continue to cut on that low side, I am literally going to change my gunner. It's going to drop down the low side a bit. Do you guys get what I'm saying? So knock it out. Don't just keep cutting to line up, because now you're going deeper and you're changing the direction of the tree.
Bones are on that side of the tree. See them all? See all
So this is where the kind of rubber hits the road ordeal now. You can see the shed down there. Well, actually, it's a pump house, and then you see that maple there and the cedar. Same targets as we had yesterday. But the tree is leaning now back to the left and out. So it will need some coercion. So let's have some fun. Friends, this is my remake. This is my remake of my wedge banger, my 3-pound wedge banger, but this is a 4 1/4 pounder. It's just a weight that covers so much ground in timber. 4 1/4 pounds. I'm really enjoying it. It's more the handle than anything. This is that remake of that old handle. So we're just getting this out. It should be available soon, friends, for us. So that tree was actually leaning further back than I thought it was. I used my sights on my back cut. Fallers do that. You can use your sights. If you sight your undercut up, and if you're hanging out on the high side of your wood right here all day, like I do, if you're hanging out right here and you know you got an inch left, or 2, or an inch and a half, then you know that if you bring your bar across and your sights end up where you were shooting, that means that you will hit your target. But if it's not going anywhere, stop cutting. Did you see me just squeak, squeak? I had enough lift on there. All this stuff's got root rot, friends. Every last bit of it. Friends, just watch my head here. So I looked up, I looked down. I look up again, I look down one more time. Where's it going? If I look up and see the tree's going, great. But if I don't kind of make an idea that, okay, well, I got to follow that line. Where's that going? Do I need to do something on the stump here? Do I need to tweak it? No, I can let it run and let it run. Well, friends, once again, thank you. I really enjoy these jobs. I move slow. I'm not frantic. I don't need to. I need to be. I need to be right. I can't be wrong on these. Could you imagine crushing that guy's pump house? Just not what I'm into doing. I've smashed things before, friends, in my early career, and it's not a good feeling. It's not, oh wow, it's tree work. No, I could have not done that. So I've learned to stop, breathe, move slow, clean undercuts. Your first cut, I've said this so many times, and I'm not coming at you like a teacher here. I'm just coming at you with my experience, just what my experience has been thus far. Depth is farly overlooked in this game. The depth of your undercut. The deeper you go, the chance of losing your direction. Deep is great for caving in things and climbing and stuff, but on the stump, it's used for snags, right? Big snags, big diameter stuff sometimes. Like you got to get a back cut in it. If you put an undercut in it and a back cut, you only got a 28 inch, 30 inch, 40, whatever your bar is, but now you're left with this great big piece of wood in the middle and it's not going anywhere. Well, that's your fault for not making the first cut is most important. So anyway, as I said, looking up, when I'm looking up with my bar in the back, two things are happening. I'm seeing if anything's coming at me, coming down on me, and I'm seeing direction. I'm seeing where the tree's going. Take a quick look down. Okay, there it is. Oh, it's going for that. Do I need to squeak that wood a little on the high side or the low side? These decisions get made by having your head. You know the old saying, friends, head on a swivel. Well, it's not a joke. It's there for a reason. So, again, I didn't come to YouTube to teach people how to cut trees down. That was the last thing I came here for. And we started helping folks with their power saw filing. And as a matter of fact, I got another filing video coming up. And it's for the layman. It's for the man or woman or child who just needs to get cutting again. You just need to get cutting, and what your C should look like. We call it the C. I think I got a chain liner on here somewheres. But anyway, we'll talk about that another day. I just really appreciate you being here. I've got to thank a couple new members. Tree Yogi or Tree Yoda, one of the two. I think it's Yogi. And Ethan and his wife. What a special place. Join the members group, friends. Come check it out. If you don't like it, whoosh, hit the road. But I have a feeling you like it there. Thanks for watching. Work hard, be honest, and be kind. And happen to life. Don't let this crazy world happen to you. You happen to it. Over and out.